Okay, I want to go through a whole series and get you deeply resting in this next 45 minutes. Less talking, more meditating, and having a full deep experience. Everyone in? Anyone want to share anything from their week? Any experiences, any questions, anything? No? All good? Fantastic. All right. How many of you were here when we did the last breathing technique? Do you remember it a little bit? Right? Okay, I'm going to review it with you now. You put your thumb on your right nostril. And we're going to go in, out, hold for 5, in, out, hold for 5, in, out, hold for 5 times. And then I'm going to have you switch, so on and so forth. But I will guide you through it. Then we will go straight into a meditation. Anyone here for the first time? Okay, wonderful. Have you ever meditated before? Okay, I'm going to give you a quick, simple one. Somebody else can share. Anybody else want to share with them what to do? Any volunteers? You learn something well when you teach it. I won't put you on the spot. Should have my son Noah here. He'll teach you. Do you know how when you read a book, right? Very simple. You have a focal point, the words on the page. Okay? What do? You read, you read, you read. You read, you read, you read. All of a sudden, stress, tension, and fatigue carry you to thoughts. Whether it's a daydream, whether it's a worry scenario, conversation, shopping list, need to buy the Vegemite, we don't care what it is. Okay, have you had this experience before? Then what happens is a defining moment. You recognize you're off the words on the page, and you gently come back, right? And you read from the beginning and you go again, okay? Your focal point, that's meditation, by the way. That's simple. If you can think thoughts, you can meditate. We're not in the business of clearing our mind of thoughts. It's not physically possible to use thoughts or effort to clear your mind of thoughts. So we're going to throw that idea right at the door, okay? When you're meditating, you could arrive at a place of quiet, but it's not a point to get there. It's just to know what it is if you happen to arrive there, all right? Now, your focal point in this instance is not going to be the words on a page in a book. It's going to be the awareness of your breath. And you are going to just witness the inhalation and the exhalation of your breath. Not changing your breath, just witnessing it, okay? You'll be doing that for some time, and all of a sudden, you will be off daydreaming somewhere. Enjoy it, and there'll be a moment when you recognize you're off your awareness on your breath, and you will gently come back. Now, if you don't use your awareness on your breath, and you just sit with your eyes closed and daydream, you will also experience deep rest. If you have any sensation of it's tedious or how long is this going to take or whatever, we just witness that sensation. It's called unstressing happening within your nervous system. There's nothing wrong with it. We don't judge how our meditation goes. We judge how our day goes when we open our eyes or when we finish our meditation and we perform action with that great rest that we've just had. Okay? We show up, we close our eyes, and we just surrender. No judgment of thoughts, no pushing thoughts away, just gentle awareness on your breath as a focal point. We want you to drop off into daydreams and come back to your awareness of breath. Then drop off again and come back to your awareness of breath. Simple. Got it? Great. Simple, simple, simple. As simple as you can make it, the deeper the experience you will have. All right? All right, everybody, find a seat. 2 seats up here, 3 there, 2 here. Quick, 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 quick. We're going to start breathing in a minute. Not stop, start. You're not breathing. I assure you, you're not breathing. You thought you were breathing. Quick, quick, quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 1. Actually, the other way, 1.5. Okay, here we go. All right. Thumb on your right nostril. We're going to push it all the way out, and don't be delicate about it. And then in. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, out. In. Hold for 5. 1, 2. If you need to go at your own pace, that's fine as well. Out. In. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. In. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. Last one in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch sides. Out. In. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. In. If you get lightheaded, you could stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. In again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. In again. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put your hand down and let's begin. Everyone have their eyes closed. Now remember, before we introduce any focal points and go into that first gear, we're just going to let that first wave of thoughts, that first flurry of thoughts, float through our minds for about 3 minutes. Just be with yourselves. Witness if you're holding tension anywhere in your body. Think about a few moments in your day. Just witness your thoughts. And in a couple minutes, when it feels comfortable to do so, take your meditation to first gear and add your focal point effortlessly, subtly if you're using a mantra. Just a faint idea of it, not even a clear pronunciation, as subtle as you can make it. We don't resist thoughts. We don't resist noise. We don't resist the mantra changing or disappearing or our breath changing. We don't need to follow our breath in rhythm with our mantra. Those of you who are doing your awareness on your breath, it's a very subtle witnessing of the inhalation and exhalation of your breath. I will keep the time. Let's begin. Just surrender. Witness any sensations you experience, whether they're images, whether there's thoughts, whether there's tediousness. It's all fine. It's all meditating. It's all unstressing. And remember, if your head starts to bob down or you feel sleep coming on, wonderful. Just put your chin to your chest and sleep. Whatever feels comfortable. Your head doesn't need to bob. It can rest down a little bit low if it feels comfortable there, or you can lift it back up. Just surrender and make this as effortless as possible. Let's begin. If you're using a mantra, then put your gentle awareness on your mantra. And if you're using your awareness of your breath, then put your gentle awareness on your breath. In between the pauses of each body part that I point out for you to put your awareness on. The top of your head. So you put your awareness on the top of your head, but you also have in mind your mantra or your awareness of your breath. Your eyes. Your nose. Your mouth. Your neck. The back of your head. Your whole head. Your chest. Your stomach. Your lower back. Your upper back. Your shoulders. Your arms. Your hands. Your legs. Your feet. Your whole body. Your whole body. This whole room. This whole building. St. Kilda. The city of Melbourne. The state of Victoria. All of Australia. All of Asia. All of Europe. All of Africa. North America. South America. Antarctica, all of Earth, the solar system, galaxies, clusters of galaxies, the whole universe. Our whole body. Like pebbles dropping into the water, I want you to put your intention on these next few words and just watch them drop like pebbles in the water. Happiness. Happiness. Fulfillment. Fulfillment. Serenity. Serenity. Peace. Peace. Love. Love. Lastly, here are a few questions to ponder. You don't need to have answers for them. Who am I? Who am I? You can have a list of things, you can have nothing. Who am I? What is my purpose? What is my purpose? What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? It could be as simple as walking, being able to see, being able to hear, being able to feed yourself. What am I grateful for? Anyone in your life that you're having a difficult time with or a difficult relationship with, I want you to picture them smiling at you and send them good feelings, but picture them smiling at you. And this way, the next time they see you, they will endear to you. And lastly, picture yourself having something that you want in your life. Visualize yourself having something that you want in your life. Notice if your hands are numb. If it's difficult to feel your hands, that's normal. It's just you resting very deeply. We're going to come out very slowly, but keep your eyes closed. But let's do a little bit of a stretch with our eyes closed. Let's keep our eyes closed for a few more minutes, maybe just about 30 seconds. And then you can very slowly open your eyes. Come out slowly. Start halfway, just looking at the floor, your knees. And then gently lift them open. How did that feel? That was for you, Perry. Everybody enjoy that? Good. Anyone feel anything new or different? Yeah? Anyone find it hard to sit with their eyes closed that long? Yeah? Yeah. Well, I'm proud of you for sticking it out. Good job. Good job. It's a practice, and you get better at it. And the more you do it, the younger you get, and the smarter, and the more intuitive, and the more you're able to manifest things that you want for yourself. That's great. How are we doing for time, Label? 5 minutes still. Wow, an extra 5. So tell me a little bit. Anyone have any questions? Do you experience? Go ahead.
I'm not sure if I missed a class. You discussed what a mantra is?
Sure. A mantra is just a sweet, mellifluous sounding word that's very charming to the mind. Man means mind, tra means vehicle. So it's like a taxi that when you put your gentle awareness on it, it takes you to deeper and quieter, subtler states of the mind as you put your awareness on it. So, well, there are several different kinds of mantras. There are certain mantras that are suitable for your age or your body type. People have different body types. So you have all three of you have, they're called doshas, traits, vata, pitta, and kapha. You have all three. In Jewish tradition, they're called something else. This is in Vedic tradition. Basically, they're qualities: texture, hair, dryness, oily skin. Also, in terms of your personality type. So some people can have a double espresso. That's more body type. It's personality and body. It's quite elaborate. But when you know to eat to your body type in the way in which you behave to your body type, you can balance yourself out even more deeply than just through meditation to keep the inflammation down in your body and to keep you in perfect health all of the time. So I'll give you a few ideas. Like Pitta people can have a double espresso before they go to bed at night. You know, a Vata person shouldn't have coffee after 10 a.m., if not at all, because it makes them anxious throughout the day. Pitta people love their ice cream. Vata people should have more warm foods, unctuous, buttery, not a lot of leafy vegetables, because it gives them irritable bowel. More routine in their day. Pitta people are very conscientious. They know what they want. There's a funny story once. They had the 3 different doshas, a Vata, Pitta, and Kapha person, go out together. And the Vata person says, where should we go for dinner? We can go to Italian, we can go to Chinese, we can go to this or that or whatever. And the Pitta person says, no, we'll go to Italian. I know the guy that owns the restaurant. We're going right there. The Kapha person's like, whatever. So they get to the restaurant and they want to order. So they're waiting to order. Finally, the guy comes and The Vata person's like, what should I have? Should I have this? What do I have today? I could have that, or I'm taking forever to decide. The Pitta person's like, I'll have the pasta bolognese. I know exactly what I like. That's it. The Kapha person's like, well, yeah, maybe this, maybe that. All right, that. It doesn't matter. Then they're waiting, and the food doesn't come. And a little bit longer, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. The Pitta person's like, I want to see the waiter. No, I don't want to see the waiter. I want to see the manager. Get the manager here. No, actually, get the owner. I want to see the owner now. Okay? The Vata person, is like, oh my God, it's my fault. It was my idea to go to the restaurant. And anyway, we should have just gone home. It's worry scenario, crazy, you know? The Kaphic person is like silent. Won't say a word, won't do anything. Under very stressful situations, the Kaphic person just shuts down. Right? You know these personality types, right? Kaphic people, it's very hard to get their idea around something, very set in their ways. But once you get the momentum moving like a boulder, well, don't do a 180 on them. You know, those of you Kaphic men around, if the wives get you to change your mind around something, wives, don't change your mind back, because he won't be able to. He's already a boulder going down the hill, right? So when you understand these things about yourself, it's kind of funny. And you choose to behave a little bit more gently with yourself. You're not so hard on yourself. I know instantly. I'm predominantly Pitta Vata together and very little Kapha. It also has to do with your body, if you're slight or you're heavy set, bigger build. You know, Kaphic people are more bigger build. Vata people are more thin and thin skin, more dryness in hair, things like that. They need a lot of oiling to pacify them, a lot of warmth to pacify them. So it's really an interesting thing. If you can ever take a course on doshas, it's a wonderful thing to do. Yeah, it's fascinating. Yeah, I can do a little more discussion on it one day. Maybe in May we'll do it. In May. All right, well, that's my sign, guys. Time is up. Exit quickly if you're not staying for this course, and I'll stay outside for about 15, 20 minutes if you have any more questions. I hope you had a great day.